Hello Will, and hello everyone, Yom Tov, and welcome to Time for Tarot. Now, as you can tell, today's reading is for our Will, and he would like me, if memory serves me, to give him a look into his future, or whatever I'm being made to feel, whatever the cards may indicate to me. So, without further ado, I'm just going to start now and start shuffling, and we'll start Will's reading. So, Spirit, the universal energies, the source of all it is, if you would please give me some cards for Will. Ask the archangels, the angels, Will's spirit guides, any loving beings that are around him, anything that Will needs to know. Any guidance for Will, please. That's one. I'm just going to take that there, but I'm not going to show it just yet. That one was that seemed to poke out from the bottom. I didn't want to ignore it. It's funny when you're doing these, sometimes you just get a pull for certain things, and I've learned over the years not to ignore those little tugs that I get. I can't explain them. I don't necessarily have an explanation for them. It is what it is, and it is how it is. So, Spirit, please may I have some guidance for Will, please. Anything that Will needs to know. Oh, no, that's flipped itself back in. Obviously wasn't meant to be out. It was, oh, that's one. That one seems to have, and that one as well. Oops, a daisy, and we've got another one. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Are there any more for Will, please? Any more for Will? You can see I always thoroughly shuffle the cards as best as I can. Oops, a daisy. Oh, right, there's two. One, two. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to pull out that one, that one, right, and from the middle is the Seven of Cups. See that, the seven? There you go. And from the bottom, oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's a great card. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything coming to completion. Okay. So, let's turn over these cards and see what Spirit has given us, shall we? So, the first card that we were given was the King of Wands. Oops, sorry. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. the Lovers. That's smack bang in the middle. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, the next one is the Seven of Pentacles. Got 3 sevens so far. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles. A lot of money going on here, Will. Then we have the Devil, which, as you know, that means temptation. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. I'll get these. Honestly, I'm so badly organised today. Right. Okay then. Sorry. Not feeling very that comfy today. So, what I need to just focus on these for a second, Will. I just want to see what I'm being made to feel. I'll just have a quick drink. It's still just juice. I can't drink any alcohol for 48 hours after finishing the antibiotics. And I believe that time's up probably early in the morning, I would imagine. But anyway, no, that's just juice. Okay. Right, well, straight off the bat, I do want to tell you that I am feeling Are there any niggles in your household about money? Because, no, actually, no, it's not niggles. I've got that wrong. I'm getting the word guarding. And you know, I'm half Scottish, Will, and you're from Edinburgh. I was brought up in Glasgow. And when I was a kid, one of the sayings that used to be said that's in the Scottish side of the family, was many a mickle makes a muckle. And I suppose you would translate that into anybody thinking I was talking gobbledygook, which I'm not. But basically it's you take care of the pennies and the pounds will take care of themselves. I think that's basically the translation. Although I may be very wrong on that one. But if you remember, many a mickle makes a muckle. Which, like I said, you could translate that as many pence make a pound. And I do want to say that I'm being made to feel being very careful and guarding your money. And I want to say something about moving money around. I am being made to feel something about moving money around for a better return. I'm seeing images of money being moved from one account into either another account or a new account that's going to give a better return. I'm seeing that, well, I'm not seeing, I'm sensing rather, I mean, I do see images, but it's up to me to see, you know, how I interpret them. I'm definitely being made to feel things to do with banking and moving money around, you know, and being on the computer, because sometimes it can be difficult getting into the bank, especially days like this. Whereas normally you wouldn't think twice of getting in your car or on the bus or walking into the bank and just talking to the cashier. Whereas these days you've got to stand like 15 feet away and shout through a megaphone and do everything through plastic clothing, and you know, everybody else is wearing hazmat suits. You know, the only other alternative is to do all via the computer. But I'm not feeling anybody being miserly. I do want to tell you, I am definitely feeling this sense of guarding your money, guarding your finances, taking care of your finances. And I want to tell you that I'm being made to feel it's particularly important that you look after your finances, especially now. Because I'm feeling, well, what are we going to do if things get to the point where we can't have what we're used to having and doing the things that we love to do? You know, what are we going to do when, you know, if we've got to lose out? And doesn't it make sense to do things this way? You know, and who knows what's around the corner? I'm being made to feel that sort of discussion. I feel that taking care of your future is very, very important to you, Will. I'm not saying that you've ever been, you know, so poor that you've had to, you know, ask your mum and dad if they would please let you do the washing of all the plates and cups by using like your tongue and your forefinger and being paid for it, you know. It's never been that desperate, but I am feeling that you've known what it's like when you've been short of money and you haven't been able to achieve a dream there and then, and it's made you determined that you're never going to be that way again. And I also feel as well, now I don't know whether this is you or your husband, but I'm feeling a change in spending habits. And I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm getting a distinct feeling of someone being a bit, and I mean this with all love and due respect, I honestly do. And it's the kind of situation where you can laugh. But it's like someone being on their high horse and being told, all right, you can get off your high horse. Yes, I'm listening. Yes, I'm listening. Get off your high horse. I'm feeling that kind of exchange, but it's done with laughter. Now, there's something else that I need to ask you about, Will. I want to ask you about something to do with your past. And why fidelity is so important to you now in your current relationship. Because I'm being made to feel something to do with infidelity. Can I please stress this is not your present relationship? Can I please stress that? This is not your present relationship. I'm talking about before. because now I don't know whether this is you or whether this is your husband, but I am being made to feel that one of you had experienced infidelity in the past, and that's why it took them so long to let the guard down, to come round to trusting somebody again. I'm also feeling something to do with having to really stand your ground and fight your own corner. There's something... Oh my. Do you know, this is going to sound absolutely crazy to you, Will, but I'm being given images of you, but this is well in the past. I mean, we are going way back, way before this present incarnation, way back. And I'm scared to say this in case you laugh at me, but I am really feeling something. I'm quite nervous to say this, because although I believe very strongly in reincarnation, and you know, and lives before lives, but I don't know quite where you stand on it. And although I do feel that you are a very spiritual man, you can be spiritual and not believe in reincarnation. So I want to be able to say to you that I'm seeing this, I'm being given this image of you coming off a ship. This is going back 400-500 years, maybe 6. And you've come off a ship, and it's like more or less hand-to-hand combat as you're coming off a ship, and there's these small boats, and you're in these boats with other men, and you jump out onto some kind of beach, some kind of landing, you know, from the water. You're in the water, and then these host of other men come running up to you with what looks like thick wooden sticks, swords, you know, small, like, I mean, obviously not like small hand swords, if that makes sense, and more or less hand-to-hand combat. And it's all about standing your ground and standing for what you believe in, and you're fighting for what you believe in, and you're fighting to the death for what you believe in. And this has carried on with you to the present day. About the feeling that I'm getting from this is really quite overwhelming. It's being outspoken, but not in a way that's going to aggravate people. It's just about standing and making your point firmly, but not forcefully. You've done it forcefully in the past. You've now learned that you get nowhere by fighting. It's much better to have a much more clear concise argument from a point of where you've done your research and that you know what you're talking about. So if someone was to ask your opinion and they had a differing opinion from yours, although everybody is entitled to their own opinion, when it comes to something that you are particularly knowledgeable about, you will stand your ground. And that's that overwhelming feeling that I'm getting there. When it comes to, I mean, I'm not a psychic. I can't see into the future. I can only give you things that I'm feeling, right? I see or feel, I feel that you're a man drawn easily to tears. No, that's not quite right. You're a man who wears his heart in his sleeve, and you're not ashamed or afraid to show it. And if you are brought to tears by something that really touches your heart, then that's just you. That's Will. And I also feel that you're the sort of person that once you start a job, you will keep on at it until it's finished. You need everything to come full circle. It seems to be a running pattern in your life, Will. Everything has got to come full circle. Because you don't like loose ends. That's what I'm definitely feeling. You don't like loose ends. And if you're going to tie up things, then it's got to be done honestly and cleanly, so then you can move on to the next step. Does that make any sense to you? Because that's what I'm being made to feel here. And I am definitely feeling that you're not just, you don't just love your husband, you're in love with him. He's definitely the centre of your world. And neither of you are blind to each other's faults. You have a solid marriage. It's good and it's healthy. And there is absolutely no reason why you both shouldn't celebrate your diamond wedding anniversary. Now, I don't know why I'm saying diamond wedding anniversary, but that's what I was shown, the diamond wedding anniversary. And that's 60 years, I believe. So that's a lot more than I'll get with my husband, because I certainly won't, well, I can't be, because I'd be 120, and, or I'd be 118, so that wouldn't be any good at all, you see, because I don't think anybody's lived that long, and I certainly won't be making videos till that time. I can't really see me making videos till I'm 118, quite frankly. I'll be lucky to get all these cards out in one thing apart, and I'll end up with going, here's your tarot card for today, everyone. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's all I'm picking up from here, love. All very positive, I feel, which is what I like. Right. Next we have the world famous energy cards. The ones that strain my hands. So, please may I have an energy card for Will? An energy card for Will, please. All those loving heavenly beings that are around us, around Will rather. Well, yes, around us, but especially for Will, because it's important that Will has his own energy card. So please may I have an energy card for Will, please. Oh, right, hang on, that's one. Tell you what, the last reading, she accidentally got 3, so I'm gonna ask and see if we get another one for you. I know the people have since only had one, but you know, it's just Madeline accidentally got 3, and so instead of just giving you one, I'll see if Spirit will give you another one. Oh, goodness me. Half the deck falling out there. These cards are incredibly heavy. I know I keep saying that, but it's not just that, but they're a lot wider than the other cards I use, and they're not as manageable. I don't know whether Spirit wants you to have another one. Oh, no. There you go. That's it. Okay. Put that over there. So what have we got? Oh my goodness me. Who would believe that? Look at this, Will. How to put this? Let's put this way. So you can see this. You've got the thinking man and the thinking woman. That is crazy, isn't it? Now, you saw me shuffle those cards. You've got the thinking man and the thinking woman. That is just mad. Huh. Well, let's see what they say. Now, the thinking woman is female of wisdom and understanding. This card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a bookcase. No, not a bookcase at all. A staircase. Had to read it properly. Ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought into your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This could also be a new love interest who is thoughtful, conscious and aware, or like thinking man. She could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. Your affirmation is, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I am thoughtful, focused and clear. Now, the next one is this crazy thing, the thinking man, which is male of wisdom and understanding. This card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He is a thoughtful and reflective man, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now, or about to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or they may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. This card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal or professional growth. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new male friend. Sorry, I just got to read this, it's straight out of the book. But be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world, and be open to his information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, course of study, or healing practice could change your life forever. And your affirmation is, I am willing to learn new things. It is safe and comfortable for me to open up and share. So, that's crazy. I wouldn't have believed that if anybody else had told me. But it is what it is. Okay. So, it's spirit animal time. I do love these. I love doing these because I never know what anyone's going to get. We have a spirit animal for, oh dear, dropped the book. Sorry. Ow. Sorry about that. Right. Please may I have a spirit animal for Will, please? Spirit animal for Will. Have any heavenly beings, loving souls around Will to help, please. Oops. Oh my. There's two. The bear and the turtle. Well, okay then. Right, you got two, Will. The bear came out first, and then there was the turtle. So, I'll read them both to you. The bear is 61. The bear, waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of a new direction and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, it's about inner strength and a yearning to grow. When out of balance, it's about withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness. And to bring into balance, movement and exercise. And then we've got the turtle. Right. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all the great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt. And to bring it back into balance, an adventure. Right. Well, my friend, we've come to the end of your reading. Oh, by the way, didn't think I showed them to you, did I? I'm sorry. There's the bear, and there's the turtle. There you go. I do hope that you enjoyed your reading and that some of it made sense to you. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got to say in the comments, Will. And like I said, I do hope that you liked it. I hope anybody else who was watching enjoyed watching it, and please show Will some love. If anybody would like a reading, please remember that they are for entertainment purposes only, for over 18s, and are entirely free. So if you would like a reading, please just leave your message in the comments. Let me know if you want it public or private, and also if you have a question or a query or something like that. So I'd like to thank Will again for allowing me to read for him. Thank you everybody for being here and for watching. I want to say to Will, God bless, and may your God go with you, and the same to everyone else. And thank you all again for being here and watching this. I think it's been quite lovely. Sorry, I'll get my words out yet. I will see you all again very, very soon. Thank you for coming to Time for Tarot. And take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, Will. Bye-bye.